So what is the significance then? Well, I think that this is an image of deliverance, of God delivering Noah and from the waters of the flood, and God delivering the three young men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, from the burning fiery furnace. So an image of deliverance, and I'll come back to that, but I think it's also, we can also see here in this image a kind of meditation on fire and water. Fire and water, two kind of natural elements, two kind of forces in the natural world, but also two elements that are kind of richly symbolic for us in the Christian dispensation. So water, for example, is a rich blessing to us. You can think of having a glass of cool water on a hot day, how refreshing that is. You could think of the spring rains that come and will soon be upon us to help the grass grow and the flowers bloom. You could also think of the kind of waters of baptism in which we are reborn as children of God. So water is a rich blessing. Fire, too, is a blessing. It brings warmth to our homes. It allows us to transform the foods we eat into something delicious and aromatic. And fire figures prominently in the kind of Christian dispensation as an image. We can think of the fire of the Easter candle representing for us the presence of the risen Christ among us, or we can think of the fire, the tongues of fire that were on the heads of the apostles at Pentecost, indicating that they were filled with the Spirit of God, filled with the kind of fire and the urgency of divine love. So water and fire, two rich blessings. But water and fire can also be destructive agents. They can bring a blessing, but they can also bring a curse. So we can think of the waters when it rains too much and the rivers overflow. The water can destroy homes, can destroy crops, can kill people, can cause terror and confusion. And the same with fire. Fire can burn out of control, as we saw in Australia last summer, causing great destruction, destroying homes, killing people, killing many animals, killing natural habitat. So here we have fire and water as a source of destruction, as a source of loss, and a source of terror. And I think when we think about it, that fire and water are elements that we've not tamed, and that probably as human beings we can never tame and control. They represent the kind of destructive power that's inherent in nature. And despite our best efforts, despite our advanced technology, despite a science that endeavors to master and control the kind of natural world and make it a fit dwelling place for human habitation and human flourishing, despite all that, these are elements that constantly elude and escape our control. And I think this, and probably forever, probably the project of conquering nature is never was going to work anyways, but that's probably another story.